It's henna! My third time doing henna. I'm doing red again. First time I did auburn, second time I did red, and I'm doing red again. And I got 3 boxes just because it's so cheap and I just don't want to worry about not having enough. The first time I did it, 2 boxes was just seriously almost not enough, but my sister did a really good job. The second time, 2 boxes was a little bit more than enough, but it was because I had just freshly like trimmed my hair, like put layers in it, but I haven't cut it since like forever, so just in case, it's even because it's obviously longer than last time, so I got 3. It's so cheap, so whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing it, and this time I'm gonna do a couple things different. I'm not going to let it sit for as long as I usually do. I usually let it sit for like 5 hours before I even start putting it on my head, and then I let it sit for like 8 hours on my head. But I'm just starting to think that's really not necessary, so I'm just gonna let it cure for about 2 or 3 hours and only let it put it on my head for about 6, because I guess I found out that pretty much I leave it on my head so long that it's like dry, and then they were pretty much saying that once it's dry it's no longer working. So, and then the other thing I'm going to be doing different is I'm going to be taking my hair dryer and blowing it on my hair. Like I said, that it helps like activate it and stuff, and she's like a henna enthusiast, and this is the only henna that's sold here in the United States that's USDA approved. And they don't have any other added ingredients. A metal bowl or any kind of metal, because it will react bad with it. So it's got to be plastic or glass. Water. It doesn't need to be too hot, just like between warm and hot. Something to keep in mind, henna does not lighten your hair, it only stains it. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then the other thing is the smell. If you're wondering about that, it's really not that bad like some people make it sound. The first time I did it, we were like, it really didn't bother us. Plus we added some essential oils. I think my sister added peppermint, I added lavender to mine. But the second time I did it, which was here in this RV, and it did stink a lot more, but I think it was because we did it in the RV and it's a smaller space. So I think if you have a house or an apartment, it'll be just fine. The first 2 times that I ordered henna, I ordered it from the direct website from Light Mountain Natural. And I decided not to do that this time because it could be total coincidence, but both times that I ordered henna from the website, like first off, when I would go to the website, it would say like, this is not a secure data, like it doesn't have a secure database or something, so people might be trying to steal your information. But then I was like, but this is a legit website. Like, even all of the other girls were like, this is the website that you can also get it from. It's like the main website. But both times I had to order a new debit card because of fraudulent charges. So I am no longer going to order from Light Mountain Natural, their website. I will only order from like Amazon Prime. You can get it from like Walgreens, CVS, Whole Foods. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. So I most likely will not put that website down below, even though most girls do. I understand it could be a total coincidence, but both times it happened to me, I had to take care of fraudulent charges, and they were like a lot. So, and it was literally the only new place that I was buying from. So, yeah. And like I said, when I go to that website, I have to like accept that I want to go, because it like my phone is telling me that it's unsafe. So yeah, just buy it from Amazon Prime or your local like natural food store. I'm pretty much done. You don't have to get it like superly perfect, creamy. Some people say that it's best yogurty type fill. Hey guys, so it is like, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night, and 9:50 actually, so like almost 10. But I'm about to get started. So yeah. I never noticed that last time. Like the red liquid like at the edges. That didn't happen. At least I don't think so. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get this done before Jack wakes up. So I'm doing it by myself for the first time. I'll try and vlog it. I've got like a little mirror right here that I'm gonna try and use. Got Wes's shirt on and some gloves. Wish me luck, you guys. I don't get how I'm supposed to do this without my sister here. This is what sisters are for. Alright, you guys. Moment of truth. I put some paper towels down. All I know, you little hoe, is you better not touch this. Or I'm gonna kick your ass. Usually I use like a brush, or my sister uses a brush when we do this. You know what I forgot, you guys? Put like a coconut oil or Vaseline over my forehead so it doesn't stain my face, but too late. Too late for that. Usually my sister, she takes this like hair dyeing brush and really gets everywhere, so yeah. Really need to make sure I need to get into these roots. Yeah. Don't want to have blonde roots growing out or brown, whatever. Yeah, this is what sisters are. I would be singing right now, but I don't want to piss Wes off. He's already mad. He's sleeping. He has to work tomorrow. But if I could sing a song, it would go like this. Sisters are supposed to dye your hair for you, not yourself, because that's why they're there, to dye your hair. Anyways, that wasn't that hard. I know it really wasn't. The higher on the way. Okay. It's going good so far. Well, I'm strand 2. Got about 1 million more to go. I'm really trying to get in the hairs because I don't have that brush. This is why I bought 3 boxes, you guys, because yeah. I wonder if this is like dangerous if I did it in my eyes. I mean, it's all natural. It's a plant. I mean, I'm begging you not to get into this stuff. I remember I was thinking, I think it was today, when I was watching my video that I posted today about my forehead lines. I've literally had these forehead lines since I was a kid. I don't know why. It's not like I don't take care of my skin or anything, because I do. That was not smart. Anyways, I remember one time I was making fun of my sister about something. I don't know what I was making fun of. My little sister. Then her comeback was, well, at least I don't got forehead lines that go all the way across my forehead. And I was like, yeah. You got me there, sister. You got me there. It's not really how I talk, but I don't know why I always go to my country accent, because I don't even have one. Alright, my little yo-yos. So, it was not as hard as I thought it was going to be at all, by any means. I put probably way too much in my hair just because I had so much left over. And I know that you can freeze henna and it can last up to a year, but I honestly, like, I don't want to deal with it, so I don't even know what it's going to be like when you thaw it out. So it's so cheap, I just buy more, you know, but I have a ton left. And like I said, I even put like way more than I needed just because I don't know, just to make sure, and I had so much left over, but it was not hard at all actually. Just make sure you add some oil, like olive oil or something. I added walnut oil because that's what I had, and that helps. You know, I put lemon juice in it. That's about it. So yeah, depending on there's so much to henna. Like maybe one day I can do like a all about henna video, because there's just so much information. There's so many different brands, there's different ways to apply it. What else? There's things that you can add to get the type of color that you want to get. Like if you want more of like a copper red, you add like this, or you add that. Or if you want more of like a burgundy red, or like a, you know, and not just with red, but, or like if you're doing like a dark color, you do red first, a red henna, and then you wash it out, and then you do black. And that's like called the two-step process. That's to cover like gray. That's the best way to cover gray hairs with henna, is a two-step process, and or to get a deep, rich black. There's just so many different ways about henna and different techniques people do around the world. So like in India, whenever I watch videos on henna from India, they let their henna sit for 24 hours before they even apply it. And oh, another thing too is like if you want like a real dark color, add coffee. Some people add tea. When you first wash your hair from henna, I'm telling you that's not going to be the color that you get. It is not done, it's not fully activated yet. It literally takes what they say 3 days. And I didn't believe it at first, but the first time I did henna, it came out really dark. I did an auburn, which is like a reddish brown the first time, and when I first washed it, me and my sister were really confused because there was like no red in it, and it was like black brown, which it looked really good but it was like not what I had wanted. But after it faded, it faded dry, or it didn't fade, but it like faded more into like a red, or it drastically changed into a red, and then within days, within hours, you know, it was drastically changing. But what I read is if you add oils to your henna, it will appear darker in the beginning, and while that's washing out, then it will be more of the red. So it's just something to think about. It is not done developing for days, if not a week or weeks. So then you will get like the end result. So yeah, I will check back in with you guys later. I forgot to dye my eyebrows. I've seen people, they're like super concerned when they dye their eyebrows. I don't know why, but like I never worry about, I don't know, I just do this. I just full on saturate it. And I don't know why, it doesn't, I don't know if it just doesn't stain right there very easy, but like I always feel like it's gonna look crazy. Even with real hair dye, I do this, and it just, okay, maybe not this messy, because I'm usually looking in a mirror, but right now I'm looking in the camera, so it's probably like way more dramatic. So I'm gonna go around it real quick. Alright, so I took my shower and it came out pretty good, so haven't looked at it yet, just gonna let it dry at least a little bit first. So hey guys, so I'm just checking back in with you about my hair. This is still just after the first wash, the first day, so it's going to change a lot. But this is what it's styled. Okay.